Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Stadion do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. Austria braced for their anthem. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Norway have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
So off we go then. Oh, nice touch. He came in hard, very hard. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Gets wrestled off the ball. And King! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Out to the right. Look at the defender bombing forward. A chance to play it in. Johansson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's King.
Austria have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
He's had a go! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Johansson. No goals as yet. Johansson. It's come loose. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Breaks on here. Battles to win it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And the through ball is intercepted. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. King. Johansson. It's a loose ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart.
Here we go again. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. A buccaneering run from the defender. Now it's King. Right through the middle. Johansson. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number 13. Coming on to replace him is...
Towering header!
9.
Great early ball. Same can't be said for the finish.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a little surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Chance to... And a shot! Oh, taken with style! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
The goal scorer for Austria after 63 minutes is number 20.
Austria get themselves into the lead.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
Goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Great leap! In it goes! Norway are back in business! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
6 minutes is number 15.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Now it's King. Baumgartlinger. Plays it out to the flank. That's gone a long way up and away. Gets it back. Gets on the end of it. Here it is. Has a pop. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 19.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Played out to the right. Floats one over.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Has a pop! And the ball's come out! Oh, and the follow-up! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Substitution on the field.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Plays it out to the flank. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Austria showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's been drilled forward. And he's onside. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Henriksen! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
And bringing home the goal today is number 90.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter.
And that will be the final act. Austria are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually